boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 chickadee chanka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little match preview for you. How's it going? Back to the daily United vids. Come on, United. Let's be having you. We'll be back most evenings around about 9 p.m. and some daytime vids as well, covering United in its entirety. Let's be having you. How are we doing all tonight then? We've got Rush Mano, great to see you, legend. What's going on? Primot, the Vutinator, Eddie O2, Paul Fernandez, 18's in the gaff. How you doing there, Paul? Great to see you. Aaron Homeyard, Eddie O2. Jonathan Gallagher, how you doing? How you doing, Jonathan Gallagher? And everyone else, thank you very much for getting in here, guys. Right, so, sorry, my phone's just doing something weird there. Let me turn this down. I can hear myself. It's pissing me off. Right then, how's it going? So Manchester United, of course, coming up against West Ham in the FA Cup 5th round. Gonna smack up that ginger goblin David Moyes, aren't we? Let's be having you, David Moyes. Oh, yeah, he's got some big bollocks at the moment because they're doing well, are they? All right, okay then, fair enough. We're gonna slap them up, dudes. Anyway, look, it's obviously a big game for United. It's a tough game for United right now as well. But we've come through a bit of adversity in this FA Cup so far. You know, the last game against Liverpool was a great example of that, coming up against a really good team and besting them. So I'm not really worried about going up against David Moyes' West Ham right now, even though if you look at the form table, they're actually looking fantastic. I mean, I've got the form table in front of me here, actually, and they've got the second best form currently in the Premier League. Only Manchester City have a better form with 6 straight wins. West Ham have got 4 wins, a loss and a draw out of their last 6 Premier League sides. Obviously, they are in the top 6 right now as well. So this is a decent West Ham side, you know. You've got to give the Ginger Goblin a little bit of credit for this one, eh? Nice one, David Moyes, you know. He's been working out those tactics on the inside of that cave wall or whatever. And he has definitely got, got them playing well at the moment. So fair play to him. What can you really say of them? They're in a good bit of form. It's going to be a difficult game, and Manchester United are going to have to turn up in order to get the job done. So there you go in terms of the form. Manchester United's form not so good. You know, obviously the last few fixtures, you look at what's happened, drawing games, losing games. It's not fantastic, my friends. We've looked a little bit ropey recently. We've done okay in terms of like certain aspects of the game, but overall consistencies defensively. I mean, we've got that absolute fridge at the back, Slabby Maguire, who's going to be playing tomorrow, captain in the side. I know a lot of people still rate Slabby. I personally think he's absolutely fantastic. And then there's also Lindelof partnering him tomorrow. That's probably going to happen. Eric Bailly's injured. So I always feel vulnerable when we've got those couple of melters at the back. So going into any game right now, I feel a little bit nervous again. Whereas a little while ago, I felt very confident going into every single game that we were able to get the job done. But I expect we're going to go for a very strong look side in the game against West Ham tomorrow, just simply because we've got to get the job done. This is a chance at silverware for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to win the FA Cup. We're getting through to the latter stages now. Obviously, if we win this game, we'll be in the last 8 of the tournament. So it starts to get pretty damn serious that you're in the mix for winning that silverware. So come on, United! Let's be having you. I hope he puts out a very strong side tomorrow. In fact, I think he's going to put out a side that's similar, sort of looking side to the team that we saw in the last game, really, which was a little bit gashtastic in elements, wasn't it? But look, something along the lines of this. I don't know. I mean, he could play Martial up there, but I've just got a feeling he's going to go with tried and tested experience in this game, get the job done. Who knows? This is just what I'm feeling right here. So I don't think he's going to make too many changes. Paul Pogba is out injured. We'll get onto that in a little bit. So that's the midfield pairing I think he's going to opt for. Rashford, Bruno Fernandes and Greenwood. Very strong. It's a very strong look side. Now, of course, you could have a look at this and think, oh, he's going to stick Tellez in there at left back. He could easily do that. He could easily stick in, Twantibi, I suppose, but I don't think that's going to happen. Matic maybe in the midfield there. Martial, as I say. But I just think he's going to go with the sort of the classic that he's been sort of favouring a little bit recently, which will be fine by me, really. The only thing that I don't like about this is that centre-back pairing of absolute mundane mediocrity melt. Victor Lindelof and Slabby Maguire at the back there. That concerns me, my friends. Let's have a vote in the live chat, guys. Do you think Solskjaer's going to go with Lindelof and Maguire in the game tomorrow against West Ham at the back? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that he will. Smash a 2 if you don't think that he will. Shazad Ahmed, how you doing, my good sir? How's it hanging? Hey, Dero Official says, free Donny. Yeah, I know. Donny van der Beek's not in my team selection here. I don't know if it's going to happen. Eddie O2, how you doing? Great to see you, man. He says, does Diallo make the bench? Any speculation on that? Absolutely. We'll get onto that very, very shortly, Eddie O2. You bring up a great point. So then, yes, lots of ones coming in the live chat. Berber with the 2. Fair play, fair play. Well, I think he's going to go with it. I think he's going to go with it. He's not got too many choices at the moment in terms of injuries and things like that in the club right now. Manchester United have got a few players out. Paul Pogba, unfortunately, picked up an injury in that Everton game. He's going to be out for a few weeks, which is a big shame because he has been playing good recently and he is a top player on his day when he's bang up for it, playing and fighting for the team. By the way, everyone, if you're just joining us and getting in here, please do us a massive favour. Smash that like button. Smash that fucking like button if you have not done so already. That would be absolutely awesome of you. You can also give it a share on social media. This stream, I've pinned the latest tweet to the top of the live chat. If you guys could give that a retweet, that would be bloody awesome of you. But yeah, he's had a scan, and basically Paul Pogba is not going to be playing in the game. Solskjaer said in regards to Pogba, it's an injury that will take a few weeks to heal. He said he's just started his recovery, working with the medical staff, and we'll get him back as soon and as safely as we can. Of course, Paul has been very important for us, and we're not going to take any risks, so it's a few weeks definitely. You never want to be injured, and especially now Paul was really finding his form and enjoying his football. For us, we just have to take as many points and wins as possible when you lose players. We've been very healthy and strong for a long period, so we can't moan too much. That's a great, it's a great mentality that Solskjaer's got here. We've lost a big player like that. We actually haven't had too many injury concerns really this season. We've been racked with injury worries previous seasons, so he's sort of right in that sense. We've managed to keep our main players fit so far this season. We're in February now, the season's getting on, and we haven't really had any injuries to Bruno. Our captain's obviously played every single game. The goalie stayed fit. There's only been a couple of players really here and there that have been in and out of the team for various fitness or injury issues. So yeah, Paul Pogba injured though. That's a shame. I think Fred and McTominay are going to come in there, as you can see on the graphic there. In regards to the rest of the side in terms of injuries, obviously Phil No Bones Jones is still out. He's got jelly for legs. He's got no bones, guys. So he can't play. No, he's undergone an operation in the summer, hasn't he? Solskjaer said, I just want to read this, guys. Solskjaer said, I wish to get him back into the squad as quick as I can. Anyway, sorry. Ollie said about Jones's recovery. He's a solid citizen. Did you have to use that word? Did you have to use that word, Ollie? He says he's a solid citizen and one of those you can trust. He's been working so hard to get back. He's had a couple of setbacks, but hopefully we can get some good use out of him. Good use out of Phil Jones, yes. We can get some good use out of Phil Jones. What? As a fucking doorstop? As a T-boy? What, as a gurning representative? I don't know about that one, Solskjaer. I don't think we're going to get any good use out of him. I guess that's what he's got to say rather than, do you know what? He's here, he's getting 100k a week. Do you know what? He's gash. He's gash. We don't want him. He turns up in a pink Lambo. He's gurning, I think he's been on the cocaine, to be perfectly honest with you. We don't want him in our side. He can't say that, but obviously Phil Jones is out injured. Thank the Lord. Although, based on that last Everton performance the other day, I don't think it could be much worse than that Maguire and Lindelof combo. I think Phil Jones is maybe in with a look in these days. I don't know, guys. Hey, what do you think? Does Phil Jones get into your Manchester United team if everyone's fit? Smash a 69 in the live chat if he does. Hey, Rushmano, thank you so much for the £5 super chat, you legend. He says, Pogba out can only be good for us. Donny time. Let's see what he's got. Be amazed if the centre-backs don't have a better game versus West Ham. It's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, they were pretty gash. I mean, the problem wasn't with the rest of the team last time out. It was literally just the defence, really. I was happy with how Bruno played and how Cavani played and how we attacked and Rashford. And, but it was just the vulnerability at the back costing us yet again. So totally agree. We need a much better game. I can't imagine they'll do as badly as that. They usually have a good game, a bad game, a good game, a bad game. That's sort of how it goes. It's not like they're terrible all the time. We've seen Maguire have a lot of good performances this season. We've seen Lindelof have a handful of good performances. Unfortunately, both of them, in my opinion, not up to the standard of United centre-backs, though, and that is a problem area for us where they are just completely gash. But Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, unavailable, so it does look like we're going to be going with that lineup you can see on the screen there in terms of Maguire and Lindelof. That's what it looks like. You never know. Maybe he'll mix it up a little bit. It is the FA Cup. Maybe he'll change something up a little bit. But it certainly seems like that will be the case. Thank you, everyone who's getting in here, by the way. Buffering, is it? You what? How's it going, LH Numpty? What's going on, peeps? Well, hang on a second. Let me get rid of this team. Get the live chat back up there, peeps. So, yeah, thank you, everyone who's getting in here. Really, really appreciate you. Man United 001, no worries at all. Cave Shaban, how's it going? Says, I want Van de Beek to start. I reckon Martial would get a game also. Hope Armand to travel tomorrow. No news on him yet. Right, okay, well, let's just talk about that then. I think this is going to be an opportunity for Armand Diallo tomorrow. I think he's going to feature. I think he'll come off the bench. Obviously, it depends what happens in the game. But if we're having a look at the current situation at United, so... there's a couple of players recently that have been pictured training with the first team here and are being talked about as maybe being brought into the first team squad as well. So we've got Shola Shortire as well. Shola Shortire set for first team promotion, and also Ahmad Diallo has been pictured in first team training. So basically they've both joined Solskjaer's squad effectively for the training session ahead of tomorrow's game. So that does bode well in terms of maybe seeing one of these young lads. And obviously Shortire has just signed a new contract at Manchester United, by the way. So a new contract for a young lad, Shola Shortire, signed at Manchester United today. And looks like Diallo's going to play. So I think he's going to play, guys. What do you think? Have a little vote in the live chat. Do you think Ahmad Diallo gets onto the pitch in this game tomorrow against West Ham? Hey there, Loom Entertainment. What's going on, man? Are you all good? Donny's got to start tomorrow, says Johnny Hill. Yeah, I would think he would as well, but I actually don't think Solskjaer's going to do it. I think he's going to go with Fred and McTominay, but, I hope I'm wrong because I would like to see Donny. What do you reckon? Fred and Donny is the best combination we could go for, probably. Fred with that defensive guard just buzzing around the midfield, and then Donny in there with that pass mastery to effectively take that box-to-box rollover from Paul Pogba, who's injured for 3 weeks. Yeah, good shout. But yeah, Diallo, it looks like he's going to be involved, hopefully, because he's pictured in training, having a cheeky little conversation with Edison Cavani as well. And yeah, Twanzebe's in training, Greenwood, Scotty McTominay, Rashford. There's basically the team that I put up. It's going to be very similar to the team against Everton. There might be a couple of different changes. You might see Tellez in for sure, but I doubt it. You might see a defender in for Maguire or Lindelof, but I doubt it. The change I think you are definitely going to see is probably the goalkeeping position, because obviously Solskjaer has mentioned in regards to Henderson that he wants to get in the team. He's itching for performances basically, and so Henderson's going to be starting in the game tomorrow in the FA Cup. That seems to be the case. So yeah, come on, Greenwood, says Primark. Greenwood's been absolutely sensational this season so far, hasn't he? Well, actually, no. Not this season, but the last few games. He's actually done brilliantly. Last season he was brilliant. This season he started quite slowly, but the last few games he's really looked fantastic. In fact, in regards to Mason Greenwood, Solskjaer has had quite a bit to say about him. He was asked about him and he just said that, Mason's a different class. He says he thought he was a standout performer on the pitch against Everton, which I thought he was as well, sensational stuff. He says he just didn't get the goal that his performance deserved. I think the last few games, if you look at him closely, I know we scored 9 against Southampton, but if you look at his performance, I thought his performance was top. So get in there. Yes, Mason Greenwood's doing some bits. Hopefully, he's going to feature and have another good game, maybe get himself on the score sheet. Solskjaer said he's improved and matured immensely, and he's working with some of the top forwards in the country, of course. He's learning off of them, people like Edison Cavani, who's obviously doing some sensational stuff. I mean, there is a lot that Cavani can teach our young players here in terms of just movement and stuff that he does for the team. It's exciting to see that he's come over his blip and is playing really well. Yeah, Greenwood got 70 goals last term. 17 goals Greenwood last term. So he's going to have to, pick it up a little bit now, but he seems to be finding a little bit of form. So Mason Greenwood should be starting in the game as well. Absolutely, that's almost a shoo-in for me. He's been playing fantastic. Tony Martial's a big one, lads and lasses. Would you start Tony Martial? Start Martial or not? Because he hasn't really been too consistent for us. You don't know if he's going to have the firepower or turn up and have a good game. The other day he came on in the second half, didn't he? And he absolutely scored a sensational couple of goals. Like, brilliant. Like that. You saw the best of Tony Martial. Proper centre-forward play, man. Couple of beautiful goals. But not consistent enough for us. You don't know which Tony's going to turn up. You really don't. So, yeah. Yes, start Martial, says AR14. Jonathan Gallagher says yes. Shazan Ahmed says yes. Respect. So you think, yeah, give Cavani a cheeky little rest. Respect. Rest Cavani, says Shazan Ahmed. Yes. Save Cavani for the Prem, says Berber. Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, the only reservation I have about that is that, like I say, you don't know what Martial's going to turn up. Cavani does probably more for the team offensively than just about anybody. Maybe not Bruno, Bruno Fernandes, I guess, but those two seem to be doing the most for the team up there, really. And if you take him off and put Martial on there, and maybe we have a bit of a shit show at the back and we concede a goal or something, Slabby Maguire has a complete meltdown and just turns into a complete gibbering wreck out there, then you might have some problems with getting the goals. That's what I'm saying. But we are coming up against West Ham, let's be honest now. West Ham, they are sixth. They are the second best informed team in the Premier League right now in terms of over the last 6 games. But come on, this is Moisey's West Ham. We're going to smash them up, aren't we, guys? Come on, United, now's the time for a little bit of silverware. Some cheeky little bit of silverware this season. It would be beautiful if Solskjaer could get silverware. Okay, it'd be nice to get top 4. We don't, it'd be nice to win the league. We're challenging for the title effectively. Okay, if City win the game in hand, they're 8 points ahead, but there's still a lot of the season to go. But just as long as we finish top 4 and got a bit of silverware this season, whether that's the Europa or whether that is the FA Cup, I think most United fans would be like, get in there. That is a good season under Solskjaer this season. And right now, yeah, we want to be finishing first. If we can't finish first, we want to finish second. If we can't finish, but I think we'd all take top 4, Thank you very much, Rushmano. Get your likes in, lads and lasses. If you're just joining us, smash a thumbs up on the video if you have not done so already. Eddie Oti says, yeah, West Ham are dangerous and really overachieving. Absolutely, yeah. Very, very, very good key players they got at the moment as well. People like Souček doing bits. Jesse Lingard's on loan with them, of course. Premar says, might be a good match for Mata as cover for the centre-backs. Stick Mata in there instead of Slabby Maguire. Hey, could he do any worse? Oh, my goodness me. Yes, Aaron Homeyard, we're going to smash up West Ham. Brendy B, what's going on? How are you doing there? Eddie Oti says, I think if the squad is used properly, top 4 and FA Cup final win should be on the cards. That's what I'm talking about, Eddie. Absolutely. We've got some momentum in this competition. Because think about it, we knocked out Liverpool last time out. I think if you look at who West Ham have knocked out in the last couple of games in this competition as well. Let me just try and find that actually. Yeah, they beat Stockport County and Doncaster Rovers to get to the 5th round. We've beaten Liverpool. Who else did we beat as well? Watford. So we've had to beat some better teams. I know that's not an indicator. West Ham are flying high in the Premier League at the moment by their standards. They're 6th and they're second in the form table, so they're doing good. But United, come on. I mean, we've already shown a little bit of adversity, overcoming adversity in this FA Cup, man. Just beating teams like Liverpool, dumping them out. That's a huge scalp, and it just fills you with confidence, and it makes you have that belief that you can maybe go on and win it. So, brilliant stuff. It's on at 7:30 tomorrow night, BBC One. We're going to be doing a watch-along for everybody, so make sure you do get involved. In regards to trophies and what Solskjaer thinks about trophies, we saw the other day him mention after the game that, he's not really thinking about the Premier League title race and stuff like that, which a lot of people got pissed off about. I just saw it as him protecting the players, taking a little bit of the pressure off. But he says he was asked in this presser, how important would a trophy be for United? Given the talk about progress, you've reached semi-finals, we've seen your team play in numerous semi-finals, it feels like you need a trophy. And he said, of course a trophy is always what you're aiming for. You want to win every single competition, FA Cup, Europa League, every game you play, the Premier League, and that's the ultimate challenge for a team to go all the way. We've improved. We've had a plan in place. I think the team's getting better and better. Last season's semi-final was disappointing to lose that one, of course. You just want to go all the way and want to lift the trophy. It's not the be-all and end-all, of course it isn't. It's the bread and butter of the Premier League that is also a measure of how good a team is. To get to a final, sometimes you're lucky with the draw, but to win a final, then all the good teams have been beaten. So that's the next step for us in the development of this team, to go all the way in the competition. And he's right, you have to beat the best teams. And that's what we did in the last round by smashing up Liverpool. And we're going to smash up West Ham as well. Prediction time, lads and lasses. Get your score predictions in for the game tomorrow. I think we are going to have a good performance. I think it's going to be a dominant display from us. I think we are going to have a reaction after that Everton game. They're going to be pissed off about that. The lads are going to be riled up because this is a really legit chance to get some silverware this season. So me personally, I'm going to go for 3-1. That's one of my favourite score predictions this season, but that goes to show you the measure of the team. I think that we will concede because we've got Lindelof and Maguire. Simple as that, really. And I think we will score. We've scored a lot of goals recently. We've played, we scored 9 in one game, didn't we? So we're in a good goal-scoring vein, even though the other week against Everton, or the other day against Everton, we drew and it was a melt job at the end, a complete meltdown, absolute gash. we still attacked decent and scored a few nice goals. And that's been a theme recently. We smashed up Liverpool, beat them 3-2. We scored goals. So I think we will score a multitude of goals, but I also think we will concede. Get your predictions in then. Johnny Gallagher thinks it's going to be 2-1 to United. 2-1 says Shazza Ahmed. 3-1 says Nigel Pearson. 2-0 says the Vutinator. What's going on? AH14 says 3-1. Eddie O2 says a 2-1 scraper. Would like more goals, but United are fine margins. FC at the moment. That's a very, very good call. Yeah, it's a very good call. It's a very tough one to predict, this one, because it is a cup game. We don't truly know what sort of selection Solskjaer's going to make. I mean, I'd almost be not surprised if he just stuck like Diallo in the starting lineup. I know that's a bit mad, but it's that sort of a mad game. Or like Rushy says, perfect game for Mata. We haven't seen much from Mata, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just chucked Mata in this game. Donny van der Beek's an option. You know, it's really quite interesting, this team, how it's evolving and Solskjaer's building, because we've got a lot of different options in this side all of a sudden now. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool, man. 3-1 says Adovich, 3-2 says Berber, 2-1 says Mason Oregon, 2-2 United to go through, penalties 4-2. That's another thing, Francois. I don't think there's VAR in this. I don't think there's replays of VAR and all that business. There is extra time and there is penalties. So if we do win this game, or don't win this game in the normal time, we'll go to extra time and pens, man. So we don't want that, of course. We want to just keep it to the 90 minutes and smash them up. Yes, Alex Walker, he says 3-1 Man United, Bruno, Martial and McTominay. Get it there, you handsome bastard. I hope so. Yeah, I think McTominay's going to start. Just for anybody who's getting in here right now, I'm going to show you the lineup that I think he's going to go with. It's not very changed. It's actually not much change from the Everton game. But, you know, there's a lot of contention in the live chat. Most people have said they don't think Cavani's going to start. They probably think Martial's going to start. Others have said maybe instead of McTominay, they would obviously have Donny in there. Shaw could be a Tellers situation. But this is just what I think Solskjaer's actually going to start the game with. And we'll see in terms of getting the job done. I think he's going to try and get the job done, basically, and then put his most senior side out effectively and then try and change it up a little bit. But that's what I think. Rushminer says, I would like to see Bailly, Tellers and Mata play. If Tellers plays, then Cavani must play. Absolutely, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if Tellers plays, Cavani must play. Get him down the wing, get those balls into him. This delivery's insane, isn't it? Attacking option. The thing is, Luke Shaw's been so damn good recently. Do you want to upset the balance? And I do think that Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, largely the other day, they sort of saved a lot of Maguire's and Lindelof's blushes. So I think they complement our centre-backs well. Tellers, not so much. But you know what? Bailly's not going to be playing, unfortunately, Rushy, because Bailly is injured, I think. I think Solskjaer's ruled him out for this game and said that, he's not going to be featuring. So we do pretty much have to choose from Twanzebe, who, I rate Twanzebe, I really do. But you have to say, his last two influences on games have been absolutely fucking gash-tastic, mate. Coming on, and what was he doing giving that foul away at the end of the game there? Just needless gash. And then the game before as well, he's had a complete defensive nightmare as well that he played in. So it's, do you stick him in there in a game like this and hope that he doesn't make an error? I mean, I personally would. I personally would rather see him in there than Lindelof. I'd go with Maguire and Twanzebe at the back there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right, Luke Shaw on the left. That's personally what I would go for, because I think Maguire's a better defender when he's not with Lindelof. When somebody with a bit more pace is next to him, he's not found out so much. The other day, though, his pace was exposed, especially for that first goal, which was not down to Lindelof, just down to Maguire being properly slow. But maybe if someone was back there with a bit of pace to get in with the cover, then you might have seen, to clear that deflection away that De Gea's palmed into the path of the player, you might see that goal not go in. So I think that pace is something that we need at the back there, because Maguire doesn't have any of it. He's literally like a slow worm. He's just like wriggles along, and we need somebody with a bit of pace next to him to have that fine balance, my friends. Life's all about balance, and certainly Manchester United defence is also about balance. Well, hello there, says Tellers will only play well with a target man like Cavani in the box. Good point, yes, like Rushy just said, they sort of complement each other. You're right, you need a good target man in there, and Tellers can provide those balls for him. A player like Edison Cavani would love playing with somebody like Tellers, and that's something I noticed the other day. I don't know if you noticed this in the Everton game, but you can just see that is something that we've been working on. You're starting to see those, You know those curved in balls from deep, in behind the defence. Rashford played a couple of them. You know, like into Cavani, like they're playing the percentages. They know they've got a behemoth up there. They just need to get into that zone, try and get in behind over the top. He might muscle it. He might get his head on it. He might chest it down, bring something to play. They're getting those balls, those arcing, David Beckham-esque balls from deep in. I don't know if you've seen that, guys. I've seen that a little bit more recently. That's what he can bring you. Whereas if you're playing with something like Tony Martial up there, you know, you can't really be doing that. You can't really be, you know. You can't really be doing it as much anyway. Yeah, Callum Maisie now. He says 4-1 United, Cavani to bag one and Rashi to bag one and Marcel Antoine-Zibi to shut the racists up. Get in there, Callum Maisie. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely disgusting, mate. Let's get a hashtag say no to racism in the live chat, my friends. Ryan Grimes says, glory, Man United, getting here. By the way, everyone, thanks for joining us. Smash the like button if you haven't done so and get your thoughts and opinions in about this game. Couple more little tidbits to go over as well. Lynette Giggs, how you doing? She says Van der Beek in. Ollie should trust Van der Beek in Pogba's position. Yeah, absolutely agree with you, Lynette, to be fair. To completely agree with you. I would like to see him start alongside Fred, but I do think he's going to go with Fred and McTominay to start with. You will see him feature in the game, but I don't know if he's going to be starting the game. I don't know what it is about Solskjaer and Van der Beek, but he just doesn't seem too hot for him, does he? How's it going there, John Anderson? What's happening, mate? Yeah, he's like some sort. He's like the I don't know. He's like the reluctant prom date or something. Do you know what I mean? Like he missed out on his actual sweetheart. And he's actually just take somebody who's ended up with basically, he's been, you know, their parents are friends or whatever. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't want to be harsh and judgmental, but I'm just saying. Solskjaer doesn't really favour Donny at the moment, it seems. He's gonna have to change his mind. Hey, Red Devils, I'm doing all right, man. How are you getting on? Primot says 2-1 to United as well. Eamon Barrett says, say no to racism. Eddie Oti says, no to racism. Say no to racism. Alex the Rinconator, how's it going, my good sir? He says, I think 2-1 to United. Yeah, I mean, any result would be fantastic. Oh, that's a good pick there, Rincon. I'm going 3-1. It's a good pick. I think we will concede because we've got a shite back line. Get in there, absolutely. Stand in solidarity with our Manchester United players here. And you know what? Like, these people who are doing this, I mean, they're probably not even United fans. I'm going to be honest now. I can't think of any United fans who would look to that level of abuse, that level of racial abuse to their players. There's no possibility, there's no justification for it. It's ridiculous. I personally think it's opposition fans, or I think it's like people in other countries who have militant views. Personally, you know. So there you go. Rushmano with a £5 super chat. What's going on, lad? He says, thank you very much again for that, mate. He says, absolutely no chance Ollie wants Jones as an option. Purely shop window game time. He's on 100k per week and a contract until 2023. Ruthless Ollie at work. Great shout, yeah, in response to his comments about Phil Jones, mate. I find that hilarious, just what he said, you know, just what he said in regards to Phil Jones. He's looking to get him back in the team. It's funny how he said that he's a great citizen. And obviously that's a nickname for City. I don't mean that. I mean like citizen as in, but that's all he can really say about him. He's an upstanding member of society. He hasn't murdered a prostitute. He's an upstanding member of society. But in terms of a footballer, he's shite. That's what he offers us. Nothing. Thank you so much, Rushmano, for the super chat there. But yeah, Phil Jones will be coming back into contention. He's still out injured at the moment. He had that surgery in the summer, just when it looked like maybe we could get rid of the bastard somewhere. He asked his grandpappy to break his arm or break his belly leg or something so he can get another few months driving his pink Lambo to training. Do you know what I'm saying? He is on 100 grand a week, Rushmano. It's ridiculous. The thing is, though, there's putting somebody in the shop window and there's putting somebody in the shop window. If you put Phil Jones would you buy this, guys, if you walk past the shop? Would you buy this? I think I'd run. I think I would run away. No, but in terms of also putting a player in the shop window, like with Pogba, it makes sense. If you're going to get a committed Pogba who's like, yeah, boss, look, I'm going in this summer. I want to get a big money move. I'm going to play my bloody guts out for you. I'm one of the best players in the world, boss. So, sorry, I know it's not worked out. I'm leaving. But if you play me, I'm going to fucking perform because I want a big money move. Then he's like, okay, then, well, we're going to play you and you're going to perform. But with Phil Jones, if you put him in the shop window, you know, he's liable to break it. He's liable to smash it. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, if you do put Phil Jones in the shop window and he has calamities, I don't know if that's going to encourage anyone to come and buy him. Hey, Callie Sparrow there, Janice Peraclis, what's going on? Yeah, Berber says the knacker's yard for Philip. I agree. Stick a horse in the live chat because it's time to send him off to the glue factory. You know what I mean? Oh, anyway, thank you, Rushman. We've got 71 likes on the stream. Thank you, everyone who's getting in here tonight. Nearly 100 of you legends watching the preview. Thanks for joining us. Smash that like on the video if you have not done so. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on the stream. But yeah, Phil Jones out for a little while. Thank the Lord. And Solskjaer saying that he's potentially going to be playing in the side at some point, coming back into the squad. You what? Obviously, that's not the case. Although, like I did say with Lindelof and Maguire, it's like, could we even do much worse? I don't think we could. Okay, then. So, yes, also just wanted to mention, we did sort of touch upon it earlier, but it's been reported by The Athletic and a couple of different sources as well, that United are looking to promote a couple of our youngsters at the moment. We obviously know that Shola Shortire signed a new contract with United today as well, but also Hannibal Mejbri as well. Could see them come into the first team ranks in the next couple of weeks as well. So just thought I'd mention that. There's a lot of speculation about the futures of those guys and the fact that they could be stepping up. So that's always good. I think that's important for United to keep that tradition of producing our own talents and promoting from the youth and that kind of thing. Last season, we got a fantastic player from it, didn't we? Mason Greenwood. In fact, we got, Brandon Williams as well. Henderson's a good young keeper. We got a lot of young players still, but just talking about the ones that we've sort of promoted, we're doing all right. We could do with a couple more. Like Mason, to be fair. But these lads certainly look good, don't they? So get in there, my son. Right, okay, I'm going to get into some of the informazione quickly about the team. The team news finally, just if you're just joining us. So there's no Bailly. It doesn't look like we're going to be featuring, no Phil Jones either, of course. Henderson's going to be playing in this game by the looks of it. So Solskjaer said in regards to Dean Henderson, he's not the most patient guy, but he will face West Ham in Tuesday's FA Cup 5th round tie. So, he's not had a lot. I sort of feel like we've done a really stupid thing by having Dean Henderson at the club in a way. You know what I mean? Like, okay, actually, maybe not, because David De Gea, to be fair to him, has been better this season than he was last season. I think some of that's down to having the possibility of your team in your place in the team taken by somebody coming in. And Dean Henderson really impressed last season for Sheffield United. But I just think of the games that Dean Henderson has had this year, he could have been out on loan at Sheffield United, They're a team that's right down there. He certainly would have had his work cut out for him. He certainly would have got a lot of practice and experience being in their goal again this season. So in a way, I kind of think we should have done that. Plus, what did we do to Sergio Romero? He's still one away, man. We still ain't got rid of him. He's on about going to his own home country now and doing one now. I don't bloody blame him. This is something I read earlier. I don't know if it's legit, but don't bloody blame him if that's the case, because United have not treated him fairly. We should have let him go. We didn't. What we should have done is just loaned Henderson back out on loan, really, for a season. And we'll certainly, just have him on a recall option. Fair enough, if something calamitous happens with your keeper or De Gea's having a melt, whatever, you can get them back. But certainly loan them out, so they're getting that experience. He's getting that experience. He's getting that game time. And Romero's happy because he's still playing the second fiddle there. It just seems like that would have made a bit more sense. But anyway, Henderson's, this is what Solskjaer said about him. Dean's done really well when he's got the chance to mature. He wants to play every game because he knows he'll perform well, said Solskjaer, who has kept David De Gea. I think that's a little bit of a message to David De Gea that he said there. He wants to play every game because he knows he'll perform well. That's another thing he's saying to David. Look, David, I'm just going to tell you, if you fuck up again, mate, you're out. But yeah, obviously David De Gea had a mare of a last game, but people are slagging David De Gea off like he's bloody some absolute gas-tastic melt of a keeper, like his name's bloody Almunia or something. It's not. He's a class act, David De Gea. He's just had a bad year last year, and this season so far, he's been okay. He's been decent, in fact, solid, good, in fact, I would say. He's just made a few errors in a few games, but most of the time, he's been solid. So that's what I would say about David, but it's great to have Dean there. It is great to have Dean there. Okay, so let's have a vote in the live chat. Savulon, great to see you with those little piggy emoji trademark. What's going on? Bulldog25 as well. Bob903047 says, has anyone else heard the rumour Sergio Ramos agent coming over to negotiate with United? I'd definitely take it with a pinch of salt myself. I'm taking it with a massive grain of sodium, my friend. Absolutely, which is the same. It's just salt. But either way, yeah. I agree with you, mate. I don't think that's legit, but that's exactly who we should be going for. United should be trying to add an experienced, ready-made centre-back here. Somebody like a Ramos or an Alaba or somebody like that, as opposed to, the younger option, the upper-and-coming. That's a good option. I like that option. But if you could get a ready-made leader, character, a born, proven winner, that's who you should get right now for United, because that's what we're lacking the most in that area. But anyway, so Henderson in goals tomorrow. Big opportunity for him. Hopefully he has a good game and doesn't shit the bed. In regards to some of the news for Manchester United and West Ham, the sort of stats, United have progressed from their past 3 FA Cup ties against West Ham, with the most recent one being in 2015 quarter-final. West Ham are winless in their past 15 away games against Manchester United in all competitions. Drew 4, lost 11. So, they're coming to Old Trafford. They've done shite. They have not won a game in 15 games against United. I know Moisey is there. I know West Ham are a different team at the moment. They're second in the form table in the league. But even so, I suppose those stats are made to be broken out. But anyway, United have won their past 8 home games in the FA Cup. They last had a longer run between January 1908 and February 1912. Oh, home games, right. I was going to say, hang on. West Ham have not won any of their past 8 away FA Cup games against Premier League opponents. Manchester United's Tony Marshall has been involved in 9 goals in 10 appearances against West Ham in all competitions. 6 goals and 3 assists. So that's another thing we were talking about earlier. Who was going to start up top there? I still think he'll start Cavani, but it is the FA Cup. Maybe he will just shut Martial in there. And look at that. Tony likes to go against the hammers, doesn't he? If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Tony loves it. 9 goals in 10 appearances against West Ham. 6 goals, 3 assists. That's 9 goals in total in terms of assists and goals, yeah. He's not found the net in any of his past 4 games against the Hammers, though. Okay, so that scuppers that one then. So just interesting stats in the build-up to this one. West Ham are looking to keep 3 consecutive clean sheets in the FA Cup for the first time since 93-94. No one gives a shit. Okay, so there's a few head-to-head stats there. Pretty interesting. At the end of the day, it's United versus West Ham. It's Solskjaer versus Moyes. It's Schmeagol versus the Ginger Goblin. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a battle of the ages, my friend. This is a battle of the ages. And West Ham are in a really good run at the moment. United are reeling a little bit after a couple of dodgy performances. We got to smash them up, don't we? Savulon says we need Tom Brady. Absolutely, yeah. Tom Brady, man, he sounds like a lunatic. I don't really follow NFL or American football, but everybody knows who Tom Brady is, don't they? He's absolutely a boss. Hey, we're only 16 likes away from 100 likes. Nice one. Smash the thumbs up if you're just joining us. Thank you, Rushmano. He says, subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. If it's your first time here, then get involved in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the game. And also hit that subscribe button too. 90 Minutes Podcast. What's going on? Says, hi, mate. Love watching you. Been watching you since you were ranting about Moyes being United manager. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, 90 Minutes Podcast, man. Much appreciated, dude. Let's be having you. Alex Rincon says, the 11 I think Ollie will choose. Henderson, Al-Wan-Bissaka, Twanzebe, Maguire, Tellez, McTominay, Matic, Bruno, Rashford, Greenwood, Martial. Yeah, that could be it. That could be the one, Alex. That could be the one. Like I said, I would like to see him go with Twanzebe, but I just feel like he's going to go with that tried and tested melt duo. Lindelof and Maguire as Bailly's still out injured, and Twanzebe's had a couple of ropey ones. But that's what I do. I agree with you. That's what I do. If I was going to do that, though, I might just opt for Shaw instead of Tellez. But then if you're starting... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could quite easily be that team. Matic could be in there. There's so many different options. You could be seeing Mata. You could be seeing Donny. So, yeah, but that's a good one. That's a good one, to be fair. United will concede 4 with this useless defences after 30 years. Scouser stole our title. I mean, I do think we're going to concede, guys. We've got a shit defence. I mean, come on, we've gone over this. We've got Oddbod and Oddbod Jr. at the back there, man. And unfortunately, they're like... that's an old school reference, by the way. If you've ever seen the film Carry On Screaming, that's too old school. Nobody's good. Anyway, basically like a couple of Frankenstein's monsters at the back there is what I'm saying. We've got Oddbod, which is obviously Slabbing Maguire. And then you've got Oddbod Jr., who is Lindelof. And they do make a lot of errors, guys. Unfortunately, they're error prone. And as a combination, they're terrible. Like, there's something to be said for each of them as an individual. Like, for instance, in a back 3... Lindelof might be able to work, for instance. He's got good range of passes, he's got good vision. If he's got cover over on either side and it's compact and he's got a couple of defenders helping him. Like that PSG game at home. PSG's home, where we played the three at the back with Luke Shaw, Lindelof and Twanzebe. Lindelof was brilliant in that game. Like it worked. But you put Lindelof and Maguire together, they gash. Maguire's look good alongside Bailly. I think Bailly and Maguire can work. But I do not think that Lindelof and Maguire work. It's tried and tested gash. Joshua Whitford says, Pig, do you think Donny will start tomorrow because of Pogba's injury? I actually don't. I actually think that he's going to play McTominay and Fred. But I hope to see Donny. Like, that's what I want. That's what I want to happen. I think that that'd be the smart thing to do. You've got somebody who's creative, but also a good box-to-box player, injured for a little while. Donny's makes the perfect sense. But maybe what Solskjaer will think in this game, just have that defensive stability, get your players, people like Fred in there, McTominay, tried and tested duo, and maybe Matic might feature as well. And then effectively allow your attacking players, the likes of Bruno, Greenwood, these guys all to create up there. Yeah, love them too, the Vutinator. Yeah, Rush Mono says, frying tonight. Get in there. Nice, it wasn't lost on everyone then. That's awesome. Janice Faraklis says, you are right, Pig. We need a pacey centre-back next to Slabby. Definitely, mate. Definitely. It just makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Like, you've got to have a good combination, good balance. And without having somebody who's really complementary to Slabby, you see him exposed. It's not that he's a bad defender. This is the thing. He's good in the air, like generally. Not all the time, but he's good in the air generally. He's actually quite good, like offensively as a defender. He's good. He wins a lot of headers from corners and set pieces, and he brings them down. He scores a couple of goals. He should be scoring more with that big slab of his. But he has scored a couple of goals, and they're important goals, some of them as well. But like defensively, I think it is just the fact that he's so slow and he's not got a great partner that hurts him the most. Because I know he's got good defending. I know he's got good ability on the ball. I know he's got great passing. I know he's strong. He's tall. But he's slow. And when you're that slow, you need a little bit of help. You need a little bit of help, don't you? Malps is in here. What's going on? So still can't believe that result against Everton still. Sorry, the comments are loading up well slow there for some reason. Let me just give that a retweet, a refresh, because my battery's about to die on my phone here. Afnan Ryan says, hey, Piggy, what do you think about You nearly got me there. Primoz says, oh, we need a pacey one next to Slabby. Then at the same time, we need someone to replace Slabby. Sorted. Absolutely. We need somebody pacey next to Slabby and then just replace Slabby also. I agree with you, my friend. Right then. Okay. So Moyes is keen for an upset against his old team. He says, I hope we can go there and give them a really good game. The FA Cup's always thrown up upsets and we're going there hoping to do just that. I'm looking forward to the game. It's obviously a tough draw. Actually, sorry, I should do it in the style of David Moyes. Okay, ready? I hope we can go there and give them a really good game. The FA Cup's thrown up a lot of upsets. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, hang on a sec. He's Scottish, isn't he? Wait. Wait a second. I hope we can give them a really good game. The FA Cup has always thrown up upsets. Well, I've turned Mexican. Anyway, never mind. I'm just simply saying that he's a ginger goblin and we're gonna destroy him. Oh my goodness me! But he lives in my memory as a goblin of Manchester United. To be fair, you can still smell the stench of when he was at the club. Hammer, hey, what's going on there, Hammer Molder? He says, how do you feel about Lingard coming to the Hammers? Well, I think it's a great move for him, man. I really do. I think it's perfect. I think everyone's going to benefit from it. You can see West Ham benefited from it the other day on his debut, getting those 2 goals. Lingard definitely benefited from those 2 goals, just for like a boost of confidence. I think new surroundings, new methods, new style, just a complete change for him. But you have to remember, he's a United Academy product. He's been at the same club for years. There's so much pressure at Manchester United as well. And to be fair to him, he's never really been labelled as a world star, a future world star. He's somebody when younger, had a lot of good potential, but we've known that he's just going to be pretty much a squad player for years now. So for him personally, to go to another team, I'm not saying West Ham's a good, look at them right now, they're sick, they're a good club. He's going to get opportunities, he's going to help West Ham, he's going to be able to prove himself. And for somebody like Jesse Lingard, he could even, who knows, he could even get himself back into the England setup. This is somebody that's played a bunch of times for England and is just not in the conversation for an England place at all now because he's not playing. And when he does play, he's coming in and out the side sporadically and he can't really find his feet. Maybe just a few months on loan at West Ham could change that. I mean, if he goes out there and scores every bloody game and just proves everyone wrong, crikey, it could do the world of good for his own confidence and just his own, just everything. And it could do good for Man United. Who knows? Maybe he could come back off loan and be a United player again. But I doubt it. I'm glad to see the back of him, to be honest with you. No disrespect. I love him as an academy product, all that stuff. But he's just not quite the level that we need, for a top-class player. But I still think he could do a good job for West Ham and get some opportunities. And it's a good signing for West Ham, that one. Yes, I am doing the streaming tonight, Rupert Meadow. Absolutely. I'll be back about 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. doing a cheeky little FIFA stream. So if you guys are around then, please do join us. Nice, we're nearly at 100 likes now, everyone. Thank you for joining us and getting involved. Get your thoughts and opinions in. So I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover there, just in regards to the preview of the game, the form, the potential selection, prediction. I think 3-1. Pogba out injured, of course. We've got a few injury issues, but nothing major. We're quite lucky in that regard. And yeah, that's basically the preview, guys. So thank you very much for getting in here, though. Get your thoughts and opinions in. I'm going to stick around for a good little bit here and just have a chat with you guys. Why the fuck not? Let's get your thoughts and opinions in about what you think is going to happen in the game and who would you like to see. Donny van der Beek's got to be the most popular player that we'd all like to see put in there, but I still don't think he's going to select him. Rush Mano, thank you, lad. The Cake Cadet says, I don't want to see Slabby and Blunderloff anywhere near the team. I like it, mate. Blunderloff. You've sort of changed the rhyming scheme, though. I prefer Dwindleoff. No, Blunderloff's a good one. I like it. The Cake Cadet, I don't want to see them anywhere near the team either, but they are going to play. They are going to play. You mark my words right now, Solskjaer's going to select that duo out there. I can feel it in my piggy loins. I just feel like that's going to happen. He could play 20, Ben Maguire. I hope he does. What's up, the real Clammy? How's it going? Hammer Mulder says, I agree, mate. What is he worth if we want to buy him? Very good question. I actually think he'd be a bit of a bargain for you because we couldn't really ask that much for him, really. He has got a lot of sort of commercial, believe it or not, he's got a lot of sort of commercial pull. He's got a lot of fans. He's got a lot of young people look up to him. He's sort of a commodity in that sense. And he's very marketable. All that's good for a club. So that factors into the price. But I can't see us asking more than 10 million for him. Maybe a little, I can't see us getting more than 10 million for Jesse Lingard. That's a good question, actually. In the live chat, everybody, have a little vote in the live chat. Get your thoughts and opinions in. If you had to put a valuation of Jesse, bear in mind he's only got another year left on his contract after this summer, I believe. We triggered that extension, didn't we? Or is it? Yeah, that's right. We triggered an extension, didn't we? So, how much would you value Jesse Lingard at in this current climate? What's going on, you absolute legend, OP Dragon? Great to see you. Hey, we've got a super chat from DJ Samuel. What's going on with you, you fucking legend? Thank you so much for the £2 super chat with the piggy emojis. Get in there. We're going to go ham out there tomorrow against West Ham. Oh, West Ham as well. Got ham in the live chat in the name. DJ Samuel, thank you so much. Thank you so much, mate. Great to see you, my friend. Man United 0-1. Konate to United, reports to say. Well, he's just one of the many players that's linked to Manchester United. I think he would be a great signing. His teammate, Upamecano's another one constantly linked. Jules Koundé's being constantly linked these days. Ramos is being linked to the moment. We'll see what Manchester United do, but we will be covering the major headlines and stuff like that going forward. We'll be back every single evening around about 9 p.m. doing a Manchester United news show. So, we've had a little bit of a hiatus over the last couple of weeks. Just had back issues and trying to sort stuff out. And anyway, and just some issues. But now I'm going to be getting back to doing these daily videos for you guys. So thank you everyone that's still in here and getting involved. I know we haven't done one for a while, so I'm pretty amazed there's over 100 of you legends getting in right now. Shout out to the Baker Brigade. And get your thoughts and opinions in here. Fernandes must be there. We need some penalties like how he crushed Liverpool, says Xander Grogan. Alex Wrinkle says Arsenal are 11th now, Pig, and 4 teams below them have a game in hand. Do you think the reason Arteta hasn't been sacked is because they can't afford to? Well, if Zayn Miasi's to be believed, Arsenal are going to buy Cristiano Ronaldo this summer for 100 million. No, look, to be fair, you know, their owner's got a shit ton of money. I think if they wanted to make the change, they would make the change. You know, that's just part and parcel of the game these days. If you want to sack a manager, you've got to pay, what is it, like a £12 million handshake usually or something these days. Mourinho, I think we paid probably 15 to 20 million for him and his goons to leave the football club. So, you know, it's a lot of money. There's definitely something to that, Alex. Do we know how long the Arteta contract is at Arsenal? Because if it's only a short-term deal, like a la just for a year, I can't remember what the deal is, then, you know, maybe they'll just hold out. You might be right. But they are doing absolutely shite, aren't they? It's brilliant to see. Absolutely, Rupert Meadow, definitely going to do those, my friend. Oh, excuse me. Eamon Barrett, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, get your thoughts and opinions in about the game tomorrow. I want to hear from you, Ledgers, before we wrap things up here. What's up there, Mr. K009? How you doing, mate? Yeah, get in. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Joshua Spire says, with Harry the Hoover and Victor the Vacuum, we have absolutely no chance of going anywhere. Ollie will sack himself if he keeps choosing them. I hear you, Joshua Spires. He's having a mare selecting those guys. Hey, Chewbacca! Excuse me. But to be honest with you, I do kind of think he's got his hands tied there, man. Bailly's injured. Phil Jones is injured. I suppose we didn't have to let Mengi go out. We could have just tried Mengi this season, maybe. Twanzibi's obviously a good shout. He has played him a couple of times recently. He's not looked great, but I would certainly play Twanzibi. But it's not like he's got, you know, lots of great players waiting in the wings. We've got Phil Jones there. Okay, well, in my opinion, we probably should not have got rid of Chris Smalling now. I think it's looking like Chris Smalling would have been a good player to have around this season based on the gashness of our defence. 20 million, says Jonathan Gallagher. Oh, sorry, I missed that in regards to... Oh, yeah, 10 to 30 million, 13 million. This is prices for Jesse Lingard. Rush Mano thinks 15. Callum Maisie says 7 million. Yeah, you know, somewhere between 7 and 13 million, I think, is a good price range for Jesse Lingard. And that's probably good value for West Ham, because like I say, it's not just what you're getting on the pitch. It's not just a player. You're also getting the meow and beans. And you're also getting all that commercial marketability that Jesse Lingard brings you, which he is a very popular individual and he's very marketable. So that's a big plus point. Eamon Barrett says, good stuff. By the way, I saw an advert the other day with Jesse Lingard in. What was it? It was, oh shit, I forget what it was now. Guys, who's seen it? It's for headphones, right? What headphones were it? Was it JBL, was it? Or something else? No. Yeah. No. Who knows what I'm talking about here? Anyway, I couldn't help but think when I saw the advert here. Drink some water, says Lynette Giggs. I know, I'm just on the Coca-Cola here. I have drunk a bunch of water today, by the way. Thank you so much to Food Tonator for saying, bless you, pig, there. Yeah, Lingard can't play against Parent Club, absolutely. But anyway, we're just talking about Lingard. So, I don't know if you guys saw, he's got some advert. What is the advert, guys? I've forgotten the brand of what it is now, but it's headphones or something like that. Anyway, this is all I could really think of when I saw the ad. I was just like, okay, this advertiser's seen Jesse Lingard and thought that this is a good representation of their brand of headphones. Like, I'm not being funny, but just me personally, that puts me off of buying those headphones because I think they're going to be mediocre then. Do you know what I mean? I want Ronaldo selling those headphones to me. I don't want Jesse Lingard selling those headphones to me. I'm not going to buy those headphones. I'm not going to buy. They're going to underperform. You know what I mean? They're not going to be good enough, guys. That's what. Yeah, that's it. First Class Gamer says headphones. How you doing, First Class Gamer? That's right. I'm not going to buy those headphones. Just because especially because Jesse Lingard's on it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's almost got to the point. Good luck to him. He's a marketable guy. I'm not saying anything, you know, but it's got to the point almost where he's become a semi-meme. Somebody, you know, like a Lord Bentner. People call him Lord Lingard. He's a semi-meme, right? And when you get that semi-meme status, you become a statement for something. And I think he's a statement for mediocrity and a statement for, you know, just underperforming. So when you get him as your face of your brand, I think that's whoever's in the marketing department there. I think they've had a bit of a mare. Boss, says Patrick Shaw. Oh, no. Oh, Bose. Is it Bose? Oh shit. He's like 12, isn't it? It's his first class gamer. I guess if he's that's it. I guess if your target market is younger peeps, because I know the thing is with Jesse Lingard, he's such a likable guy. Like in the sense that he's very personable, he's very smiley, he's very energetic, he's outgoing. He's a nice bloke, Jesse Lingard. I do think he's a genuinely nice kid. He might be a bit hyperactive. Some people might find him a bit OTT, a bit annoying, but generally he's a nice bloke with a lot of energy. So I think he appeals a lot to a younger demographic, like a younger audience. Thank you, Mohammed Sakiria says, love your vids, keep it up. Thank you very much for that, dude. Appreciate you. Advertising ties headphones as well. Hello there. Mr. KO9, thank you so much for getting in this. Haven't been in here a while. My dad passed about a month ago and a half. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I know what you're going through exactly, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. KO9, I should say. Much love to you, dude. Let's get some love hearts in there for Mr. KO9 going through some tough times. But much love to you, my friend. Much love. Get involved whenever you fancy, dude. We'll take your mind off it, lad. Or we'll try to anyway. Or we'll be here. The Baker Brigade's got your back, basically. Talk MU, how you doing tonight? He says, evening, Pig, my man. How are you? Hey, I'm not too shabby. Thank you for getting in here. You legend. How are you doing as well? One of the channel member legends in here. Boise88 says, Pig, play a tune on the guitar, dude. You what? We're doing a preview for the United game, lad. Reese United says his own brand, J Lings, he was advertising. Yeah. That's he's got his own brand as well, doesn't he? Yeah. They did make it, to be fair to him, that's what I mean. He's got other aspects to him. He's not just a footballer, so that puts his price up a little bit. Patrick Shaw thinks it's going to be 2-1 to United tomorrow. The Vutinator says, hi, handsome. Oh, you're talking to Handsome Squidward. how you going, Handsome Squidward? I thought you said it. Anyway, I predict these. They call me. I'm going. Yeah, fair play to you, Alpha Dog. I'm going 3-1 to United. They call me Mystic Pig because I predict these things. My live chat's gone all slow here, by the way. You want the Yap Stam headphones. Exactly, Primo. I want those industrial Yap Stam headphones, Literally, just all the advert is Yap Stam just working out. Just like to some militant music. Like in Rocky, when it cuts to Ivan Drago and he's training. Like the different music. Not Rocky's music, which cuts to Ivan Drago, that sort of music, yeah? I want that sort of, I want him working out, just beasting it, just taking people down. And then I basically, and the music I want over the top of it is du hast mich. That's what I want. Then I'll buy those headphones. Yeah, First Class Gamer says Heskey-esque meme. Rush Mano with a super chat here. Comments and says, thank you so much, Rushy, for the super chats, lad. He says, Ollie saying the pandemic could shape what we do in the transfer market in the summer. Excuses starting already. Pogba must go now. Respect Rush Mano, absolutely. I think that's a disgrace, isn't it? If that's what's being said about already, as in Pogba is he's trying to make excuses as to say why we're not going to do business in the summer. I mean, that's what they've said all in January. I mean, if you actually think about it, it's a fucking disgrace that Manchester United haven't got a top quality centre back already now. We all know, we were talking about this in the summer. How annoyed were we? You can go and watch my transfer review of the window, I think, and I'm talking about it saying this fucking gash. We could have got a lot better than we did. We could have got a centre back in, addressed the key problem area that we got. Maguire and Lindelof are not good enough. I was saying that in the summer. And then I was saying it again in January, because January we didn't do dick all. We just fannied around. We didn't get a top quality centre back in that we could have done. So you have to question the Glazers and Woody's ambition. And yeah, it is a pandemic year. Yeah, the money's not, but we're not talking about huge money here. United's a massive club. So I think that just goes to show you the lack of ambition that they have. Especially now that their bloody NFL teams won the Mega Bowl or whatever it's called. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. The Super Bowl. Because that's really their main love. It seems it doesn't seem like they want to truly invest in us. Yeah, they signed Cavani, Donny, Telles. Those are good signings. Don't get me wrong, they are. But we also didn't address the key areas of the team, like the problem area. The centre back should have got two centre backs. Doubled down. Guess what? City doubled down. I think City, they got better. They questionably, arguably, had better defenders than we did before the window. The summer transfer window. And yet they still sign a couple. They signed Nathan Ake, they signed Ruben Dias, one of which in particular, Ruben Dias, has been one of the defenders of the season, in my opinion, looking fantastic. And that's a player that United had the option, or not the option, but the possibility to go and get at some point over the last 2 years, where we were constantly linked with him. but we didn't go and get him. Why? He's good enough. He was available. He wasn't from a team. It wasn't from a team that was unobtainable, like a Real Madrid or a Barcelona. It was realistic, but no, we just bottled it. Same goes for Nathan Ake, actually. He's a good player as well. He was from a team that's obtainable. He was from a team that we could have easily gone and got him. But we didn't. We got Donny instead. Ask yourself why. Why? Donny's not played. We didn't need Donny as much as we needed a centre-back. So they're looking at transfers for different reasons, opening up markets, future saleability, future profitability, wages, they're looking at all sorts of different things. They're not just looking at what's the best player we can sign now to improve our team. Otherwise, they'd have signed a proper good player by now for that position. It's a disgrace. Hang on. My thing's tripping out there. It's Rushmana, your super chat's popped up 3 times on there for me. I don't know why. But anyway, Vincent Bullock says the problem is Pig working struggle getting people in, but the Glazers, they're going to put the money into the NFL team. That's it. Yeah, they siphon money out of this football club. They bought the money with debt. They bought the club with debt money, and we still got largely most of that debt. It's actually a disgrace. So yeah. We need to invest. I agree, Jonathan Gallagher. Yes, United Extra will be doing FIFA today, absolutely. Guys, thank you very much for joining us and getting in here tonight for the preview. I really appreciate you stopping by and, glad to see you. Just so you know, obviously we've been a little bit lacking of the United videos recently, but we're bang on it again now. I'll be doing daily content. I'll be doing 9 p.m. videos every single night, just covering the main Manchester United news of the day, all the latest goings on. Obviously, tomorrow night, the game's on, so there won't be a 9 p.m. video then. I'll just be online doing the watch-along. But any other night, we're going to be doing a 9 p.m. show, right about 9 p.m. And the FIFA will be back a bit later on as well. You're damn right, Talk MU. Pig, you're right. We needed a top centre back and a right back, or we can forget any titles or Champions League. Absolutely. When we had 2 bites of the cherry to do it, like fair enough. Sometimes you could say, if it's a pandemic, we didn't know which players we were going to sign. We were holding out to the end of the window to spend all our money on Sancho, so we didn't buy a centre back. We didn't have time. Whatever. It's bullshit excuses, but you can make up some excuses for it. But you can't really say that in January we shouldn't have gone and done it because we were literally top of the table at one point. It's like we were top. Solskjaer, you should consolidate and have faith and back your manager now, given the player that you needed at the start of the year, but certainly give it to him now that he's actually proved himself worthwhile to you, even though you've shackled him, and then maybe you can kick on and win the league. But no, they didn't do that either. But there's players available. Upamecano has a release clause that comes into effect in this summer. 45 million euros, I believe it is. So are you telling me if you went to Leipzig and said to them, hey, here's 65 mil pounds, sterling, baby, and you can have that Gurner Phil Jones, they wouldn't snap your hand off? Of course they fucking would. But we didn't want to spend the money because we're tight-fisted bastards. It's a disgrace. Dara Breathnach, how you doing? How you doing there? Yeah, Talk MU, totally agree. Simon Bennett, evening Pig, hope you're good. Yeah, nice one. Thank you so much. Yeah, FIFA stream later about 11:30, guys. Get back in here then. Who else is in here commenting? Rushmana says, Joel Glazer, who signs all of United proposed new signings, was present at the Super Bowl, but he has missed every United game for the last 2 years. What an absolute stain of wank. There you go, Rushmana. That just completely sums up the bastards, doesn't it? Wankers. Jonathan Gallagher says, Joel Glazer is a wanker. Talk MU, I would take Mings, to be fair. I would take Mings. I would. We could do worse than Mings, but at the same time, he just doesn't inspire me, Like Nathan Ake, I would have taken Nathan Ake, but he doesn't inspire me, But they're good signings. I think, maybe could compliment Slabby well. Rushmano, thank you very much for the comment there. Wiggy, how you doing, you legend as well? Dara Breathnach says, poopy Glazers. Oi there, John Anderson, what's happening? Alex Rincon comments, guys, there's only so much money they can put into the Tampa Bay Bucks. The NFL has a salary cap on how much you can spend per season on wages and transfer fees. Oh, fair enough then. Alex dropping that knowledge there, man. So they can't just go and spunk in the money there. But either way, they're siphoning out the club, aren't they? Otherwise, they'd have paid more off. But that's a good point you make there, Rincon. But then again, that salary and wage and transfer cap, mightn't that not be absolutely shitloads, though? John Anderson says, Don Pigger the Boss, thank you very much, dude. Hey, we got 120 likes on the stream. That's awesome, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and getting the likes in and getting your thoughts and opinions in. Love this community. I love talking about United with you legends. Thank you so much for stopping by and getting in here with your thoughts for the preview, my friends. I'm really looking forward to the game tomorrow. I think we're gonna bounce back. I think we're gonna react after that Everton shambles. I think we're gonna smash them up. Sucranashal Pasha says, poor excuse for not investing in our defence. Absolutely, it is a disgrace. There's no good reason for not doing it. Of course, Solskjaer wants the players. His hands are tied. He can't say anything about it. Lynette Giggs says, yes, the United Daily videos were great. Absolutely, they're coming back every single day now. We'll be back 9 p.m. at least. And if there's enough United news or there's breaking United news, we'll jump on it in the daytime too. But that's the idea at the moment. We're going to be doing 9 p.m. United news video and the FIFA every night at 11:30ish as well. And then if there's any breaking news in the daytime, we'll get on that as well. And when the transfer stuff hots up again, whenever there's good, legit transfer news, you know, I've got my main man, the transfer guru, Mr. Matty Rushmano, who, if you're not following him on Twitter, you probably should do. Matt United 20 and also transfers_UTD on Twitter for transfer updates. But yeah, I've got my main man to keep you up to date with what's going on there. So as soon as there is big knowledge and stuff, obviously, you know, there's speculations at the moment. Sergio Ramos, you know, we'll cover it as and when I feel like there's some weight to it. Hello there, Kurt, Man United fan. How's it going? Eamon Barrett as well. Handsome Squidward. Talk MU. Vincent Bullock says, Pig, we can get them deals done quick. We got Van der Beek within 3 days. Let's say something. We won't be signed Dwight York. That was done in a bloody day. Exactly, Vincent Bullock. Yeah, exactly. Like, they could have easily got some of these players. I mean, look at the last window there. We were linked to a player called Moises Caicedo. Looks very, very good. It's really, really impressed for Ecuador. 5 million quid. Why did we get him? You know what I mean? I don't get it. We were linked with him. We don't sign the players we're linked to half the time, or most of the time. Obviously, we are Monitor FC. We've come to sort of just understand that. Yes, absolutely. Eamon Barrett says, love United. I hate the Glazers. Guys, get in there and smash an LUHG in the live chat, would you? Everybody spam an LUHG real quick. Don Chaos, hey everyone. How's it going, Don Chaos? La Salette's in here as well. How's it going? First class gamer comments, Glazers already order a new luxury yacht. Oh, they sickened me. Glazers out, absolutely. Hashtag Glazers out, Glazers out, Glazers out, Glazers out, Glazers out. And let's say hashtag Ollie in. King of the North, King of the North. King of the North. Don Piglioni, he's going to be back soon as well, Shazan Ahmed. Absolutely, yeah. Afternoon, like, that's another thing I'm going to do. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing career modes about 4 or 5 times a week, about 6 p.m. That's the new plan. 6 p.m. career modes. That gives me enough time to cover the United news before that in the daytime. And it also gives me enough time to do the 9 p.m. United video and also the 11:30 p.m. FIFA Ultimate Team video. So that's the new plan, guys. We're going to be grinding, baby. Grinding on YouTube. So we'll just keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. Daily, there's gonna be some shit like that going down. You just wait and see. Dylan Gill, I'm very well. How are you doing, Dylan Gill? Thanks for asking. United trustable source. Yes, FIFA tonight at 11:30, my lad. Callum Coyle says we need to win. Absolutely. Get your final score predictions in if you're just getting in here. Here's my predicted team lineup. If you haven't seen it, I do think he could play Martial. Probably will play Martial. Maybe should play Martial. But I think he's going to play Cavani. I think he's also going to play Rashford, Fernandes and Greenwood. I think he'll play Fred and McTominay. Pogba's out injured. Donny's not getting much love recently, but he could easily play Donny. Could maybe play Matic even. I think he's going to go Shaw because he's looked really good recently. He just gives us that Shawness at the back there. Tellers is great, but he could easily go in there as well for this game. Twanzebe, I think, will miss out for that favourable duo of gashness. Maguire and Lindelof at the back there. And I think he's going to play Henderson in goal. So that's what I think he's going to play. But then he could easily just go with Martial. He could easily go with Matic and even Donny. And then he could go with Tellez and Twanzebe and De Gea in goal. So it could be totally different. These are just, my own meanderings in my brain. So that's the team there, lads and lasses. Okay then, guys, I'm just going to stick around for 2 more minutes. Get your final thoughts in. And thank you once again, everybody, for watching this video. Smash the thumbs up on it if you have not done so already. That will mean the world to me. Leave a little thumbs up on the vid and give it a share on social media if you can. Also, do us a massive favour. Come back after this video is finished as well and comment with your thoughts and opinions about the game. Get your preview in or your own prediction, I should say, for the result, and also the team selection. Who would you want to see selected? I'll get back to you then when I can. Rushmano, that's bloody awesome. Thank you so much. Lynette Giggs thinks Martial was starting, Cavani rested. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. If you're probably right. You are. I just feel like He's going to go with that tried and trusted beast. Dante in the house. Where is he, Mr. Dante? Hello there, Costas Tokpasidis as well. By the way, I do know what Malacca means, Costas, mate. You know what I'm saying? He basically just says, hello, wanker. You know what I mean? You the Malacca, Costas. No, shout out to my Greek brother there, man. Obviously, I'm a quarter Greek as well. So, Kalispera to you, my friend. Anyway, Stephen United says 2-0 to United. Yes, Stephen. Beef Bully. How the devil are you, Beef Bully? Great to see you. Says 2-1 to United. Please, Rashford and Marcio. Get in there, yes. You are, bro. Thank you, Costas. What you what? Anyway, Dante in the house. Wonderful to see. What a legend. Shivam Kashap. What's Dante's prediction only for the game? Shivam Kashap as well. How you doing? He says, I want to see Mejbri and Diallo play for United Seniors. Time to bring them in. Great stuff. We touched on that earlier. Diallo training with the first team or the squad for the squad before the FA Cup game. Also, Shortire as well, who signed a new deal today with the club. Another youngster training with the side also. I think you are going to see Diallo tomorrow. Have a vote in the live chat, guys. Smash a 69, dude, in the live chat if you think we are going to see a little bit of something from Ahmad Diallo tomorrow. What do you guys think? Yellow, how you doing there, Yellow? Kurt Man as well. Sorry, let me see Dante's comment here. Dante, one of the channel member legends and all-round outstanding human being. He says, Ted Mengi is a beast and still only 18. If we get a centre-back, we need a 31/32-year-old. That boy is the future and doesn't need anybody clogging up his spot. Dante, yes, I'm with you on that one, man. It'd be nice to actually have him here to be able to use, wouldn't it? But Dante, I agree. Like, he has got great abilities. He has got great potential. We haven't seen enough from him. Solskjaer obviously thinks it's too much too soon for him right now. But he does look to have a good, bright future. And what you said there, it really, I agree with you. I think, who could be the best person that you could put somebody in there? Okay, 31, 32, maybe this is a bit older than that. But Ramos, Sergio Ramos for a couple of days. Or Alaba, he's 27 or whatever he is, 28, Like, these are the sort of players you want to be putting in this side, like ready-made, experienced, world-class players. Like, none of this, let's go and sign a 20-year-old player who might be good. I know Jules Koundé looks good. I know Upamecano looks good. Kanata looks good. Buddy Ashiel. All these guys look good. But I like that proven winner leader. I think that's what we're missing at the back. We got that in midfield now with Bruno. We got that up top there now with Cavani. The proven, experienced winners who lead and drive the team. We don't have that spine. We don't have that spine in the centre-back that we need. Right, okay then, nice. Can you say hi? Hey there, how's it going, YFS Honor? I certainly can say hi. What's going on? How are you tonight? Europa next week on Thursday. Yes, the net gigs. It is now YFS Honor. It is 10:13 p.m. in the UK right here, 10:13 p.m. Aaron Homeyard, see you for FIFA. Thank you so much. Predictions 3-1 says Dante. Rushminer says subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. If you're new to this channel, if it's your first time, please do smash that subscribe button. We do these videos. We're going to be doing them every day at 9 p.m. Also, United Career Modes come in 6 p.m. Manchester United Road to Glory, Man United Ultimate Team streams, 11:30 p.m. Watch along tomorrow night. We'll be doing the watch along. So there'll be no FIFA, there'll be no Career Mode tomorrow. But the next day, that'll be back. That will be back on Wednesday. Career Mode Wednesday, 6 p.m. You've heard it here first, guys. Wednesday, 6 p.m. But tomorrow we'll be back for the watch along. So make sure you tune in. But for now, please do us a favor and hit the like. Thank you so much, Talk MU. He says, Pig is the best and most loving of his members. Come and join us and support the channel. Thank you, Talk MU. To be fair, I treat everybody the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Kreska Assistienza says, what is the next iconic moments? What? What does that mean? Are you talking about FIFA, are you? Oh, sorry, I don't know. I don't actually know. Is Shaw really suspended? What? Why is Shaw suspended? When did Shaw get suspended? Hey, peace, hey there, Mr. KO09. Anyway, well, like I say, it could be easy to be tellers, To be fair, it's really hard to predict the predicted lineup simply because the last game was a bit gash. Henderson's going to be in there, we know that. Maguire and Lindelof probably, but you could easily see Twanzebe. Tellez is obviously a good shout. He could have featured anyway. McTominay, Fred, Matic, or Donny. Take your pick out of any four of them. We don't know what combo Solskjaer's going to go with. And then up top, Cavani, Martial. So there's a couple of different things. I kind of like to just see him chuck Diallo in there. Oh, he's on 9 yellows. Oh, in that case. Oh, Shaw's not suspended, just shouted Ahmed. I didn't think he was. Hang on a sec. Because I can't remember it. I can't remember him Maybe all the yellow cards are Stevie Knight. Well, fair enough then. If he is, he is. In that case, it'll be Tellez playing. In which case, we should start Cavani. Absolutely, start Cavani, which makes my Cavani selection make all the more sense. Right then, you bloody legends. The game time in Australia. I don't know actually, mate. It's on at 7:30 p.m. UK time. So I don't know what time that is in the UK. Also, I think it's like 10 p.m. or something, isn't it? No, 10 a.m. or something like that. Don't know. Thank you everyone then. Thank you for smashing a like. Thank you YFS Honor. He says I always smash a like, no need to ask me twice. Thank you very much, dude. Get in there. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up there, but I really appreciate you all for getting in here. First class game of you legend. Always one yellow card away. Oh, he's got 5 yellow cards, says United Extra. Okay, we don't know. Is Luke Shaw suspended or not? Yes or no? Is Luke Shaw suspended or not? There's a lot of contention in the live chat here. But yeah, Steven says maybe all the yellow cards. But yes, Rushmano, you hero, have a great evening. Dara Brefnach, YFS Honor, Talk MU. After 30 years, Scouts has stole our title as well. Kurt Man United, Mr. Miyagi, legend, wax on, wax off, says we need Sergio Ramos and Edmund Tap sober now. Get in, Mr. Miyagi. Yes, I'd love to see that. Gungshi, how you doing there, Mr. Gungshi, mate? Get in there, lad. Dude, it's middle of the night where you are. How you doing, you lunatic? Gungshi, much love, Guggers. Much love, Guggers. Oh, Gungshi, you gent, you're a scholar and a gent, man, and just too bloody nice. So just literally wrapping up the video there. He's just sent me £20 over on PayPal. Gungshi, thank you so much, mate. He says, hi, pig. Just got up for a slash and noticed you're live. Oh, that explains why you're up. He says, I keep missing your streams lately due to my sleep pattern being all over the place, but I'll see you for the watch along. Time for Ollie to send the Ginger Goblin back to his cave with a good thrashing. I predict 2-1. Love to you, pig, and all the bacon brigade. Thank you so much there, Gungshi, for the £20 super chat. Absolutely. David Moyes, he said, he's coming back to Old Trafford. My name's David Moyes, and I'm coming back to Old Trafford, and I've come out of my cave where I've been working on my tactics, mate. We're going to absolutely batter Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's place. That's how he speaks, mate, because he's a full-on goblin. But it is the battle of, we've got Schmeagol versus the Ginger Goblin now. This is Battle of the Ages, Gungers. Thank you so much for that, Gungshi. Really appreciate it, man. And yes, get yourself back to sleep and get some rest, you bloody legend. But let's get some love hearts in there for Don Gungshaleone before we wrap things up. And also Mr. Matty Rushmano as well. What an absolute hero getting in here, moderating and just being a general hero as well. Thank you so much for all the super chats tonight, Rushmano, as well. And everything you do for the channel, mate. Let's get some love hearts in there for Rushy. FSC Freestyle says, when are you planning to do FIFA stream? 11:30 p.m. we'll be back doing an Ultimate Team stream. 6 p.m. Wednesday we'll be back with the career mode. There you go. You heard it here first. Yes, FSG Freestyle says, when are you planning to do... Oh, sorry, I read that. What's up, Mr. Blue Sky? How's it going? Yes. By the way, everyone, just so you know, we're doing these again every night at 9 p.m. now. Every night at 9 p.m. So if you're around, do get in here. Have your say about United. We'll be covering all the latest United stuff and going over the news of the day. So get in here 9 p.m. Thank you, Costas. After 30 years, the Kate Cadet with a £2 super chat says, can Sean Dyche play guitar, pig? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can Sean Dyche play guitar? No, he can't. Sean Dyche can't play guitar, mate. You're asking Sean Dyche if he plays guitar? That's kind of like asking the Venus de Mino if she can play tennis. That is a fucking stupid thing to say, the Kate Cadet. He probably can play the guitar, but I don't know what he could play, mate. Don't know what he could play. Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna win at Burnley. I'm sure you've seen it at Turf Moor, but you never seen a score 4-3. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about Burnley. Backbeat, the word is on the street that Dyche's out and about. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really thought he had the clout. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about Burnley. And all the lights at Life Turf Moor are blinding. And I used to have her that was curly and winding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, like fucking up the Burnley. Sorry guys, that was a fucking cringe out. Hey, somebody just... I tried. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, we're going to leave it there. That is definitely the end of the stream. Brilliant stuff. Sean Daichi, mate. Sean Daichi. Okay, that was quality. Thank you very much, dude. Costas, Talking You, Eamon Barrett, the Cake Cadet, Dab on it. I'm Ollie in, mate. Always have been Ollie in. Always have been Ollie in, Dab on it, mate. Absolutely. What number is the shark jersey behind you? It is, number, can you see that? Sorry about my hair, by the way, it looks shocking. Oh, it's all worn out, but it says, it's number 7, Beckham. It's Beckham number 7. Thank you, Gungshi. The Crazy Irish Man. Hey, how the devil are you? Great to see you. What's going on? John Wayne says, wonderful Mr. Pig. Yes, that was called Burnley Wall, that song. Gungshi, have a great evening. Thank you so much for your getting in here while you're taking a slash, mate. You have a great sleep. First Class Gamer says 7. What's 7 about? Oh, the 7. Yeah. The Beckham, David Beckham, absolutely Beckham 7. All right then, legends, stay classy. Stud Mike, Dab on it, the Cake Cadet, Eamon Barrett, the Vutinator, Scousers, Lynette Giggs, the Cake Cadet, First Class Gamer, Gungshi, Roshmano, Costas, Tok Pasidis, the Crazy Irishman, John Wayne, Lynette Giggs, Eamon Barrett. That's going to be it from me, guys. But thank you. Ice Queen Gaming just getting in there at the end as well. Ice Queen Gaming, have a great evening. I hope you're doing well. Much love. Thanks for stopping by. Dara Breathnatch, Wiggy, Eddie O to you, legend, as well. Thank you for getting in, you absolute legend. Says, we'll catch the rest of you up on playback. Had to animate. No worries, Eddie O2. Much love to you, man. Thanks very much, dude. By the way, check out Eddie O2's channel. Eddie O2's got a YouTube channel now, yeah? You know Eddie O2. He's been a long time legend of this channel. Check out Eddie O2's channel. It's Culture Soldier Gear, right, Eddie? On YouTube. Is that right? But either way, Eddie, yeah, definitely check out Eddie O2's YouTube channel, man. What he's done some animation, like press conference, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Kloppy and stuff. It's fucking great. Check it out. Anyway, Primot, Gungshi, everyone, Rushmana, Ice Queen Gaming. See you tomorrow for the game, absolutely. Thank you so much for getting in here, Dawn. Vincent Bullock, First Class Game. Okay, I really am leaving now. Yeah, check it out then. Eddie O2's called Culture Soldier Gear. That's it. Give that a search up on YouTube. Show him some love. Give him a subscribe. Lucas Oliver, John Wayne, Ice Cream Game. Okay, that's going to be it from me. Stay classy. This is big. Come back after this video is finished. Get your thoughts and opinions in about the game, about the lineup, the predictions, for the scoreline, all that sort of stuff. Come back and let me know how it's going to go down in the not live comments. Thank you for watching, everyone. Much love to the Baker Brigade. Come on, United. We're going to beat them 3-1. I can feel it in my piggy loins. We'll be back tomorrow doing the watch along. Make sure you tune in there. Or be square. Smash the like, smash the subscribe if you're new. Click the links in the description to go to the social media accounts. You can follow us on Instagram at Flying Pig United, Facebook Flying Pig United, Twitter Mr. Flying Pig HD and Flying Pig United, but my personal one's Mr. Flying Pig HD, and the website is flyingpigunited.com. That's it from me. Stay classy, everyone. This is the Pig. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Come on, United! When the seagulls follows the troll. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.